Day 2. We are starting our journey from our hotel to Agra, and it's 6:50 in the morning. The first destination that we'll cover is Taj Mahal. Yes, I'm gonna see Taj Mahal and I will show you how the Taj Mahal looks like. And after that, we'll cover, while coming back, Fatehpur Sikri and Red Fort, and then back to hotel. So, let's start the journey.
From Jaipur to Agra, this will be a day trip. Night we will be coming back. Hence, we have booked a private cab which has taken 5,500 rupees. On the way to Agra, we have enjoyed a lot of Punjabi cuisine.
So, we started our journey at 6:50 and we did not get a chance to have breakfast. And now I'm gonna explore the breakfast of dhaba style. Yes, it's a Punjabi dhaba and we have ordered aloo paratha with dal makhani and chai. You can see it's full of piyaz and aloo. Waiting for the dal makhani and taking the taste. By the time the dal makhani comes, let's take a bite. It's really hot. Wow. So soft. The taste is really good. This spoon with the chunks is wow. Amazing.
The basic ticket price of Taj Mahal entrance is 50 rupees. But if you want to go inside in the mausoleum, you have to pay 200 rupees extra. The ticket you can collect from either outside or even the mausoleum ticket is available inside also. Apart from that, you can book the ticket from yatra.com. Darwaza-e-Roza is one of the components of the Taj Mahal complex. It is the gateway to the garden which symbolically represents paradise. It is also called the Great Gate.
Hey guys, I have nothing to say about Taj Mahal. Everybody knows about the history of Shah Jahan and Taj Mahal and Mumtaz. Apart from that, entering it's really tiring. I'll give you the details like what are the challenges you might face while entering into Taj Mahal. Apart from that, let's enjoy the view. Come on.
Apart from the well-known facts of Taj Mahal, there are many more interesting stuff about it. If observed carefully, the four pillars or minarets are tilted towards outside rather than standing straight. The reason why it was constructed in such a way was to protect the main tomb from being damaged with the falling of minarets on it in case of any natural calamity like earthquake being cut off to make sure that no such monument was ever built again in the hopes as the same man, Ustad Ahmed Lahori, who was the supervisor of the architecture team, laid the foundation of Red Fort too. It's stated that he has made a small change in Taj Mahal for which till date there is a leakage. To solve this leakage problem, but till date nobody was succeed. The foundation of Taj Mahal would have collapsed if it wasn't on the Yamuna bank. Taj's foundation is made of timber which is not supposed to be long lasting. So you can picturize well that the wood must have weakened over the period of time, but it is because of the Yamuna river that the wood is kept strong and moist till. Taj Mahal is taller than Qutub Minar. The Taj changes its color depending on the amount of light and time. In the sense, the Taj would appear to be pinkish in the morning, milky white in the evening, and golden in the moonlight.
Welcome to Red Fort. This is just beside Taj Mahal.
Red Fort empires in the past and has gone through considerable changes in the appearance. The fort region belonged to Ibrahim Lodi and had the palace of Lodi at the very location, made entirely of bricks. In 16th century, Babur, the first Mughal ruler, defeated Ibrahim Lodi and captured the palace. The palace then gone through a lot of changes by Akbar, Shah Jahan, Marathas and British Empire. Inside the fort, we have Jahangir's house, Bengali Mahal, Machi Mahal, Akbar's Mahal, Babur's Boavali, Shah Jahani Mahal, Nagina Masjid, Diwani Am, Sheesh Mahal and many more to visit. Mausam Burj is one of the most important part of Agra fort as Shah Jahan was imprisoned for 8 years by his own son Aurangzeb. It is here that he breathed his last while gazing at his beloved Taj Mahal. Welcome to Fatehpur Sikri, a city predominantly in red stone situated at a distance of 37 kilometers from Agra, was built by the Mughal Empire Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar in the honor of the great Sufi saint Sikh Salim Chisti. He had planned this city as his capital, but shortage of water compelled him to abandon the city. After this, within 20 years, the capital of Mughals was shifted to Lahore. Fatehpur Sikri Mosque is said to be the copy of mosque in Mecca and has designs derived from the Persian and Hindu architecture. The Buland Darwaza, which is of 13-meter flight of steps, was erected in 1602 AD to commemorate Akbar's victory over Deccan as the highest and grandest gateway in India and ranks among the biggest in the world. Apart from this, Diwani Am, Diwani Khas, Turkish Sultan's house, Daulat Khanai Khas, Palace of Jodhabai are very famous inside. Here, Tansin sang for rains and Birbal polished his wits. It says that Akbar was blessed with Jahangir with the blessing of great Sufi saint Sikh Salim Chisti. Even nowadays, people believe that if you make some wish in this Mecca, it will come true.
Hey guys, so I'm in Jaipur airport now and I'm traveling to Bangalore back. So about the whole experience, let me tell you how it was. Jaipur is really a very neat and clean city, and I would say, one day is enough to cover the famous places of Jaipur. It was good, and apart from that, when I say food, Rajasthani food, I personally did not like it much. It was okay at times. I know that dal bati churma and this gatte ka sabzi, these things are very famous. But being a Bengali, I feel it's okay. Maybe you might like it a lot, but I did not feel it that excited. Okay. Apart from this, here being in Rajasthan, I have tried a lot of Punjabi food, and truly saying it's amazing. Especially the price, the amounts. In Bangalore they will just give us pieces of paneer. गिन के देता है पीस. यहाँ पे भर के पनीर मिलता है. But the best thing we did was we went for Agra. Trust me, Taj Mahal, Red Fort and Fatehpur Sikri. I loved it. It was too good. And dhabas on the way were, it was really nice. So overall the 3 days trip, it was really good. We enjoyed a lot. So more videos on travel, food and cooking. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Till then, keep it up, stay healthy, stay tuned.